survive this game.
Of course. It's Tom Brady. It's Coach Belichick. That's what they do. Just when you think everybody thinks they're counting them out, they put the sheet over them, and the next thing you know, they raise up like the Undertaker did in WWE in SummerSlam. No, Skip, they're not done. You know they're not done. I know they're not. You know I know they're not done.
Have I spoken yet?
No.
I don't.
I didn't ask you to speak. All I said is you know and I know, because we know you.
Do I get to answer that? Because I haven't.
Eventually, when it's your turn to speak, it's my turn right now, and I'd appreciate it if you stop interrupting me.
I can hear people changing the channel right now.
No, won't you sit there like Brett Kavanaugh and just let me ask my question?
I'm Brett Kavanaugh. Yeah.
And let me ask my question. Let me ask my question.
Yeah.
So you want me to take Ryan Tannehill over Tom Brady at home? The last time Tom Brady lost a game in which he played, he didn't even play all the game.
Yep.
He 14-1 at home against the Dolphins. And last time the big guy beat him, you know who the coach was, Skip? Old Saint Nick. Got him a win. He got him a win. Hey, look. The Dolphins have played well. They've done some things, okay? But I'm not betting against Tom Brady at home.
Really?
It's hard for me to pick against Tom Brady at home because I know what he represents, especially against AFC teams, especially against AFC East teams. You know, very, very, very rarely. If you look at his resume, the dude's only lost like 50 games in his career. He's been playing 18 years. So that means he loses even less at home. I'm not convinced. You look at, William Hayes, torn ACL, he's out. Andre Branch, unlikely to play. Cameron Wake, he didn't practice this week. Okay, so who gonna stop Tom?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I know too.
Who's he going to throw to? 3 guys from Dorchester?
Those same Skip, I'm tired of you doing this. You do this every time. When Tom Brady goes on one of these magnificent performances, you talk about how great he is. And he's still throwing to those unnamed guys. But the moment he loses, Tom Brady doesn't have any help. I'm tired of you doing that, Skip Bayless, because you try to do it all the time. And when I try to tell you that about LeBron, the first thing you tell me, but J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver's one of the greatest three-point shooters ever.
He is.
Okay. Okay, with those guys that he's losing with, those are the same guys that he's won championships with. The very same guys. Yeah, it's your turn now.
Thank you. So, Alex, something happened earlier this week on this show that rarely happens for me because Shannon Sharp, as usual, stepped in it, and I said, I'm going to have to plunge on this one. I have to close my eyes and swallow some of my pride because I do love me some Tom Brady. At least I love him as a football player, not off the field. I'm just talking about as a quarterback, I love me some Tom Brady.
Okay.
And Shannon Sharp was disparaging those Dolphins and saying they were basically garbage and they had no chance at New England. And I'm thinking, really? Brady or bust? And you're saying the Dolphins have no shot at 3-0 going up to Foxborough where they're now 1-2?
But you've always said it's Brady or bust.
Oh,
you don't want to give anybody no credit.
All-time worst. This is the worst ever because he doesn't even have any help from his head coach, he's gotten exposed. He's lost his fastball on defense. That's what I'm seeing. So what did I tell you earlier? The spread was 7 at that point. It's been bet down, but it was 7 at that point. And I said, you give me the Dolphins, and give me 7 points, and I'll take the Dolphins.
I'm gonna take you the spread, whatever the spread is.
Yeah. No, it was 7. We locked it in that.
No. The spread come down.
Nope, 7.
It's come down though.
Do you realize how this works? When you go bet, you bet it at whatever the spread is at the moment, and we bet it at 7.
Okay.
And by the way, it opened at 9.5 and got bet all the way down to 7. So technically, I deserve 9.5.
No, you
I'll
don't.
just take 7.
That's all you
get. But now
me.
it's been bet down to 6.5 because most people out there are seeing what I'm seeing or not seeing.
I get tired too.
Yeah. And by the way, this happened only one other time in my career. It was back in 2011 when I was at ESPN, and my boss, who was a crazy Patriots fan, said that Tom Brady would destroy Ryan Fitzpatrick at Buffalo in, I think it was week 3. Yeah, week 3 at Buffalo. And I said, I don't think he's going to destroy because Ryan Fitzpatrick had a hot hand in the first 2 games. So I took Buffalo straight up, and Buffalo hung on to win 34-31 because Tom Brady threw 4 interceptions in that game. I do not think he'll throw 4 interceptions this Sunday, but I do believe that they will hang on to win 23-20. So I want my cake and eat it too because I want Brady to win the game 23-20, but I've got 7 for another case of Diet Mountain Dew. You're down 11 right now. So it will go to 12 off this because I thank you for making that bet.
Can I get another one? I bet Tom Brady scores more than 23 points.
No. I got my one bet, and I like my bet a whole lot.
Okay.
And by the way, I didn't get my Cowboys score. I said they're going to win 21-17. So I got the 2 scores kind of in the same ballpark, kind of like mid-range scores, close, down to the wire. But obviously, Tom Brady is up against it because He lost Rex Burkhead. He has no credible running game. Sony Michel's not ready to be that guy.
James White?
Yeah, James White. Really? Running the ball between the tackles?
Right.
Okay.
You didn't say anything when that Super Bowl when he caught 14 passes.
Yeah.
You didn't say James White.
Yeah.
You didn't say that then. Now all of a sudden,
but
they're
he's
struggling.
more of a catcher than a runner.
And Tom Brady is more of a thrower, so he'll throw him the ball.
Yeah. And so now this wide receiver group is just waiting for the return of the former 7th-round draft choice who was a quarterback in college, Julian Edelman, because he's going to be the savior of the wide receiver group because, as you pointed out, Tom Brady had to watch Brandon Cooks light it up again last night, and he's got to be saying, I don't have him. And my little guy, Danny Amendola, he's a Dolphin. So he's coming for a little revenge on Belichick. He's going to be wearing the teal and whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He might do a Kendrick.
Yeah.
He might stand up there and say, well, this is what we do on offense. This is what they do.
Yeah. Okay.
They put them lights on him.
And Bill Belichick's defense, I'm going to remind everybody, gave up in the Super Bowl 538 yards and 41 points. And then at Jacksonville, 480 yards and 31 points. And at Detroit, 414 yards and 26 more points. And on third down over that stretch against those three opponents in those three blown out games, Bill Belichick's defense has given up 27 third downs and 44. That's 61% where people are executing and converting third downs. 61%, that's terrible. So right now, they're the third worst in the NFL because I counted the Super Bowl from last year, but they're the third worst in third down defense. They're the second worst in sacks because they just can't get to the quarterback. They do have Trey Flowers probably coming back. That'll help a little bit. And they're fourth worst, of course, in time of possession. Tom Brady has to play with one hand tied behind his back.
No,
it's like he has to play left-handed. That's what he is. And he's a right-handed quarterback having to play left-handed.
See, you take the totality of it, and you really put a lot of emphasis on that Super Bowl. But how many third down conversions did Jacksonville get in the fourth quarter when it mattered? Because you say that's the money quarter. How many third down conversions did Atlanta get in the fourth quarter in overtime? How many third downs for Seattle in the fourth quarter? When you say that's the money down, all you look at, all you want to do is, he gave up 41 points to a backup quarterback, or he did this.
I just started with the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So in 3 of the last 4 games, it has been a disaster on defense.
Okay, but Tom Brady is allowed to score 42.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is allowed to score more than 10.
Throwing to whom?
The same guys he threw to that he won those championships with.
A triple-covered Rob Gronkowski?
The same guys that he won the championship with. Those are the guys he should throw the ball to. The Chris Hogan that had 7 for $128 and 2 touchdowns, throw it to him. James White, the one that had 14 catches for 120-something yards in the Super Bowl, throw it to him. Those same guys that he throw it to when he wins, don't make no excuses when he loses, because I know you do that, Skip. You think you're slick. You think you're real slick. You think you're ill over there. Yeah, you do. But I know you. I've been watching you. Been watching you for years. I've studied you. Yeah, I've been studying you.
You need to do a little more.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I do enough homework. I ain't got no life as it is. I need to stop studying so much.
Yeah. So, Tom Brady is going to have a hard time against a team that he always has a hard time against in Miami. And what happened the last time these two teams played? It was week, 14 last year?
They were in Miami.
I know, it was in Miami.
Okay, where is this game?
It was 27-20. Guess who the quarterback was for the Dolphins in that game? A guy you despise. You have no respect for Jay Cutler. He's gone and forgotten, right? So Jay Cutler beat Tom Brady in Miami the last time they played.
Everybody beats Tom Brady. He's lost like 3 of his last 4 down there, right?
And yet, I'm no big Ryan Tannehill fan. Before the draft, I was on record. I just don't like him, but he's played pretty well so far this year, and they've won 3 games. I don't know how they did it, but they've won 3 games.
Who?
So they got who did they beat? They're 3 Titans and at Jets and Raiders.
Chip, they beat the Titans after a 7-hour delay. They said the Titans were on the bus. The NFL made them get off the bus. They were exiting the stadium, Alex. The game was in a rain delay and a thunderstorm delay so long. They had them get off the bus. They all tight and go out there and finish the game. So stop it, Skip.
Titans just beat the Jags in Jacksonville. Wow, pretty interesting.
That says more.
In fact, your Eagles, and walk it to them, they're in for it. They got a tough game. They're at Titans now. Watch what happens in that game.
That says more about the Jags offense than it does anything. Okay, the Titans. But that's not
the same Jags offense that torched Belichick's defense? That one?
This game, you keep talking about what they do, what happens to Tom Brady in Miami. Will you tell the people at home, because they don't have the schedule in front of them, where is this game being played? No. Where?
It's at Foxborough.
Okay, then.
Fortunately for Tom Brady, because he couldn't win a game anywhere else. But with one hand tied behind, playing left-handed, he will win this game 20.
Stop doing that, Skip. Stop it.
He may have to run with the ball.
Stop it.
I don't know.
First of all,
Seriously.
Baby Giraffe running Tom Brady is not running with the ball.
He's only the greatest quarterback sneaker in the history of pro football. History. You can take that to your bank.
Alex,
Nobody gets
What is
stopped.
that saying?
Well, I don't know. It's pretty good, Baby Giraffe.
I'm just
he
saying,
sticks that long neck right over that first down line.
This man come up with a stat. He'll find any way he can to praise Tom Brady. He's the greatest quarterback sneak guy.
No small accomplishment. Those are big first downs, right?
Really, Skip?
Yes, really.
Really?
Really.
He's the greatest quarterback at drawing people off sides. Who's that? Oh, he's the greatest quarterback ever at drawing people off sides.
That's Aaron Rodgers.
Said no one ever.
Aaron Rodgers is the greatest trickster ever. Because that's the only way he's going to make a first
I can't
down.
believe, Skip, why would you do that?
I just
want you to stop making excuses.
So here
because
comes
when he wins, look who he's doing it with. When he loses, he don't have anybody. The same people that he's winning with, he's losing with, and you would blame everybody except old Tom.
What's your score? 42-6?
No, I say they win 9. I'll say 27-16. I'll say 27-17.
27-17. So they're going to win by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll win. And I get my due.
You would get your due.
I get my due.
So we all agree that Tom Brady's going to pull it off.
I always get my due on this show as in DUE because
what?
People know. I get my due.
No, you don't get your due. No, you don't get no due.
DUE.
No, you get nothing. Nothing.
All right, we are switching gears. Why is LeBron going after the media in L.A.?
Why?
We'll discuss that next.
You know why.
LeBron.